We need regulation that is proportionate and regulation that will clearly explain to the European consumers and especially to the European smokers about the consequences of smoking and the benefits of switching to harm reduction products. We have about 700,000 premature deaths annually due to smoking in the European Union. The main difference between e-cigarettes and other harm reduction products compared to smoking is the lack of combustion. So in particular, e-cigarettes don't even have tobacco. By avoiding the combustion process, we substantially decrease the risk. They get the nicotine that they want, and they also address the behavioral aspect of the smoking dependence. Tobacco harm reduction is a necessary strategy today to accelerate the smoking decline within the EU.
Balanced regulation would play a vital role. Too restrictive regulation would hinder our ability to innovate the product. But at the same time, total freedom would not benefit the category. You would end up with a variety of different products with suboptimal quality.
I think one of the most important things is to treat products differently. So you shouldn't regulate what it's not the same as if it was the same. In other words, you shouldn't regulate traditional cigarettes as vapor products because they have very different risk profiles and they are very different products. Also, I think it's very important that whatever regulation you put in place, it's properly enforced.
Regulation should not pick winners. You know, at the moment we have a couple of competing e-cigarette and heat-not-burn products. It's a bit like in the early days when there was VHS and Betamax. And it was at the end of the day consumers and other industries being part of the supply chain, such as movie studios, deciding which format is actually going to win. If we now have too tight regulation, which actually describes how much the products should contain and how they should look like, we stifle innovation because you cannot innovate outside of that very sclerotic regulatory framework.
So once you have balanced regulation in place, it would incentivize the good competition and also incentivize us to deliver the better product and communicate to the consumers the fact that what this product can do or can deliver to the consumers.
I also think it's quite important that consumers get the information. So all those misconceptions that tend to equalize vaping to smoking are kind of diminished, and therefore consumers can make better choices.
The regulation in general is quite good. It can be improved. I hope that with a proper interaction between the European Commission and experts who have done extensive research in this area, we can further improve the regulation in order to protect vulnerable groups of the population, but at the same time give the best possible opportunity for smokers to quit smoking and use these products.